It's 6 a.m. I have to rush to work. Finally, coffee. Another long day at the office. I'm so exhausted. Where did all my money go? We spend nearly 20 years learning mathematics, science, history, but almost zero time learning how money works. No one teaches us how to budget, how investing works, how debt grows, or how wealth is actually created. So most will repeat these financial mistakes for decades. Have you ever wondered why some people build wealth year after year, while others never get ahead? The difference often isn't intelligence, luck, or a higher salary. It's the financial habits and decisions they make consistently over time. Your income doesn't determine your future. Your financial decisions do. Today, I'm going to share 5 powerful money lessons that many financially successful people learn early in life. They aren't magic tricks, and they're certainly not overnight success formulas. They're simple financial principles that can completely change the way you think about money. If you truly understand these 5 lessons, you'll start making financial decisions differently. Let's begin with one of the simplest financial systems ever created, the 50-30-20 rule. This rule gives every dollar a purpose. Around 50% of your income goes toward your essential needs, like housing, groceries, transportation, utilities, and insurance. 30% is for your wants, and 20% goes to savings and investing. Most people save whatever is left at the end of the month. Financially successful people often reverse that process. They save and invest first, and then learn to live on what's left. It's not always about earning more money. Sometimes it's simply about building the habit of paying your future self before anyone else. One of the biggest myths about investing is this: I'll start investing when I have more money.
I'll start investing when I'm rich.
But that's exactly what keeps many people from ever getting started. In investing, time can be one of your greatest advantages. The best time to invest is today. So, what should you do with your first $1,000? The image suggests an important idea. Invest some of it in yourself. Books, courses, and learning skills that can increase your knowledge and earning potential. Then consider putting the rest into diversified investments, such as broad market index funds or ETFs. Your next car could be your most expensive financial decision. The true cost goes far beyond the sticker price. Always consider the full financial impact. Let's talk about something almost everyone dreams of: buying a brand new car. There's nothing wrong with wanting something you've worked hard for. A new car feels exciting, it represents success, achievement. But before making any major purchase, there's one important question wealthy people often ask themselves: what will this decision cost me in the long run, not just today? The real cost of a new car isn't just the price you pay on the first day. Month after month, there are loan payments, insurance, fuel, maintenance, and depreciation. While you're making those payments, the car is usually losing value over time. It's important to understand the full financial picture before making a major purchase. Now imagine a different approach. Instead of spending more on a brand new vehicle, someone chooses a reliable used car and invests the money they save. Every dollar spent on one choice is a dollar that can't be used somewhere else. The exact numbers will vary depending on investment returns and interest rates. Before making a major purchase, ask yourself, what opportunities am I giving up by spending this money today?
Let's look at 2 different people. Alex buys a brand new luxury car. It feels rewarding after years of hard work. Sarah buys a reliable used car.
It meets my needs.
She invests the difference each month.
I've reached my milestone. This doesn't mean buying a new car is always the wrong decision. If you can comfortably afford it and it aligns with your financial goals, it may be the right choice for you. The lesson is this: before making any major purchase, will this expense move me closer to my financial goals or further away? Financial freedom isn't built by avoiding every purchase. It's built by making intentional choices that align with your long-term goals. Sometimes the most valuable investment isn't what you buy, it's what you choose not to buy. Is buying a home always the smarter choice? Let's look at how investments can grow. This graph can also represent a home, so owning isn't always the best option. We've all heard this advice. Stop renting. You're just throwing your money away. But is buying a house always the smarter financial decision? The answer may surprise you. Like many financial decisions, it depends on your situation. Owning a home is about much more than paying the mortgage. There are property taxes, insurance, maintenance, repairs, and interest on your loan. These expenses are real and should be included when comparing renting and owning. A leaking roof or broken furnace can cost thousands of dollars. You might move cities, change jobs, or even change countries. Renting gives you flexibility.
I received a job offer, but selling the house is a nightmare. The market is slow and there's a lot of paperwork.
Sometimes having the freedom to move is more valuable than owning property. This doesn't mean renting is always better, and it certainly doesn't mean buying a home is a bad idea. For many people, owning a home is an excellent long-term goal. The lesson is simply this: don't buy a house because someone else says you should. Buy it when it fits your financial goals, lifestyle, and stage of life. Let's move on to lesson 5. We'll learn about spending, saving, and investing.
I put coins in spend. These are for save and invest.
Perhaps the most important money lesson is teaching children how money works from an early age.
Wow, my allowance. Can I buy a toy?
Let's learn something before we spend it.
Most of us learn mathematics in school, but few learn to save, budget, or invest. Imagine how different adulthood could be if those lessons started in childhood. One simple way to teach money management is the 3-jar method. 1 jar is for spending on things you enjoy today. 1 is for saving toward bigger future goals, like a bicycle, a laptop, or college. And another can be for giving or investing, depending on your family's values. Children quickly learn that every dollar has a purpose. A child wants a $200 bicycle. Each week, they add money to the save jar. Weeks pass. The jar fills.
I saved enough for my bicycle. Saving teaches patience. Patience builds discipline.
When children grow up understanding money, they're less likely to fall into unnecessary debt, impulsive spending, or poor financial decisions. The habits they learn early can stay with them for life. The greatest inheritance you can leave your children, it's the knowledge and confidence to make wise financial decisions on their own. If you've been paying close attention, you'll notice something interesting. None of these lessons promise overnight riches. None of them rely on gambling, luck, or secret formulas. Instead, they all point toward the same idea. Building wealth is about making smart decisions consistently, not chasing quick results. Financial success rarely comes from one perfect decision. It comes from hundreds of thoughtful decisions repeated over months and years. Budget wisely, invest patiently, avoid unnecessary debt, keep learning, think long-term. These habits may seem small today, but over time they create something much greater than money. They can create freedom. If you learned something valuable today, don't keep it to yourself. Share this video with someone who deserves a stronger financial future. And if you're ready to master communication, leadership, AI, business, and practical life skills, subscribe to Learn to Lead, where success meets intelligence.